All right, let's try this. It's been a hot minute. Well, as you can see, I'm back. And if you're back from my last video back in November and you're from the scene, welcome. I've been expecting you. I'm sure we're gonna be good friends. Well, it seems on my last video I struck a chord with some very sensitive people, and for that I truly apologize. That is the people from the scene. And for those who don't know, the scene is spelled S-C-E-N-E, not S-E-E-N. The more you know, folks. While I did ruffle some feathers, I did learn a lesson. I was advised by a gentleman, and I use that term loosely, that tinkering with machinery was the same as a woman's high-skilled sport of shopping for purses and shoes. Yes, there is a market for collecting luxury items. That's usually reserved for people who have extensive disposable income. I don't know very many people like that, but I know they exist. And also, we can't forget those who have no qualms about accumulating copious amounts of consumer debt. So this statement was not sexist at all, you know? Collecting shoes is not exclusively a woman's hobby. I'll have him know. There's a whole scene, S-C-E-N-E, who like to call themselves sneakerheads. And they will sleep on mall floors for the latest edition of whatever shoe is going around. Personally, I prefer my own bed than the dirty mall floor, but, you know, whatever floats your boat. Choose your own adventure, kids. Now, I am not one of those who would be collecting any of these shoes, high-end bags. That's not my jam. Clearly, it's not to soup up a car and to, you know, make friends. But you will have to admit that some of these shoes and some of these purses are not only insanely priced, but are hideous. And in some cases, they don't look like objects or items that should be used by human beings at all. So, not to disappoint and humiliate this person for informing me of the error of my ways, I don't want to make him look like a fool. I want to empower you with your stereotype. I'm going to show you 4 of my favorite hideous, overpriced purses that I've seen on the interweb nets. Are you ready? Because we're going to party like it's 2015. Okay, the first purse we see is from the Housewives of Beverly Hills, because of course they have the wallet for this kind of activity. This last season of the Housewives of This and That, we have Kyle Richards, I believe that's her name. She is an avid purse collector. She has also been the victim of a home invasion at one point where they stole a lot of her collection. So that was a big deal. But in this one episode of The Housewives, we have Kyle completely ignoring the newcomer, Crystal, I believe her name was, because she had this purse on her kitchen table. It looks like a gingerbread house that I made in grade 7 home economics class. Do you have home economics class anymore? Do you learn how to cook? Anyway, this is an Hermes purse. I'm probably saying it wrong because I don't live in this land. I'm not in that price point. That's not my tax grade, but here it is. I looked it up. The last price that I saw was $90,000 USD for this. And you can't even eat it. Next, we go to this little purse here. You may remember in 2019, before the world lost their damn minds and everything. We had the American Music Awards, and Lizzo was sporting this teeny tiny purse. This one here. You can't even put a tampon in there. So anyway, I saw that this was a Jacquemus or Jacquemus, who knows? Le Petit Chiquito purse. Okay, and this cost, from what I found, is $258 Canadian. And there's a regular size purse, which basically looks like the size of the average wallet, and that is $620 Canadian. Basically, I mean, you might think that this is affordable, but she had to hire somebody to carry her real purse because, I don't know, fashion. Next on the docket, this I posted on my Instagram, and again, if you're not on my Instagram, what are you doing with your life? Next we have Louis Vuitton, where the motto is, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it must be a good idea for a purse design. I don't know. I saw this and I saw that a gentleman was modeling it on a website. So was this meant to be a guy's purse, satchel? What? So this is 4,500 USD at the time. It's called a monogrammed fowl, cross, torso, and what? I don't know. Can you imagine getting mugged and having to report this bag? It looks like the packaging for like a Lindor Easter hollowed out chocolate gift that you give the kids. You know, instead of the bunny, you got the duck. That's what it looks like. It looks like a Lindor chocolate. Next is another contribution from the Housewives series, and this is from Orange County. This is, I think it's pronounced Judith Lieber. Call Me Brick Phone Clutch Bag. This is the phone. It looks like a bedazzled 1980s Miami Vice brick phone. I wasn't sure how it opens. It opens at the top, and I don't know what it fits, and it doesn't seem logical for you to be able to extract anything that falls in the bottom of this bag. But anyway, you will look cool and in fashion. It is in such high demand, it is no longer in production, because I looked on the website, and it's no longer available. Now, I couldn't find the original price of this bag, but this clutch, what is it called? Looks like a takeaway croissant from I don't know where. It's $6,000 USD. So that should give you an idea of what these novelty bags are all about. So, not all hobbies are created equal. This hobby of going into consumer debt to buy something that's tacky and is a bad judgment of how you manage your money, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect anybody. It doesn't endanger anybody on the streets, okay? It may make my head shake, but not to the point of concussion. So we're good. We could exist in peace and harmony and foolishness. And most importantly, your tacky bags don't come with a fart box. So, there it is, folks. 4 tacky purses from the highly skilled hobby shopping for accessories. The weather's getting better, folks, and I will be back. Ring that bell, and we'll do some more reaction videos to life and such. See you later, folks. Bye.
Oh yes, the weather's getting better, and I will be in my car again, parked because gas is too expensive.
Which might mean a very, very bad thing for your hobby. Not gonna lie, kinda glad.